fully loaded early in the season. Now, I'm not going to pretend they did not get housed against Florida State, because they absolutely did. But I also think Auburn should be a two-loss team right now. I don't think they should have beaten Georgia. That was lucky on 14-18. And I wonder what Missouri's loss to South Carolina would have looked like if Connor Shaw played full court.
Well, that's hard to tell. So Clemson is archaic now.
If it doesn't happen, I guess, yeah, now it's over. Now it's over.
Make sure we put that behind us. I think you have to look at Missouri, and I think you have to look at what they did. And Les Miles said it years ago. They're the best team in regulation. 4th and 18 or whatever that was against South Carolina. They've been great. And I tell you what, they match up well with Johnny Football again this week. And I think Missouri could beat Alabama. I think they're good enough to give Alabama everything that they would want. So I think Missouri's in a great situation. And I think they're a great football team. A defense is always where it's supposed to be. Creating a turnover in 41 straight games. Offensively, Franklin back, I think it makes it where they can run their quarterback more and make them even more potent in the run game. I think the Missouri Tigers are for real.
How about not only undefeated in regulation, but undefeated with their starting quarterback?
Yeah.
The starting quarterback's been there, they haven't lost
They
any.
missed a chip shot extra point, basically, in overtime to make that game maybe where they win it.
But you're moving the target. You're moving the target. So, Kirk, you've gotten some fodder on your side in terms of Missouri being the best one-loss team. What gives you pause about it?
I'm sorry?
So what makes you question that about whether they might not be the best team, or who else would you see challenging Missouri for that spot?
I like Clemson's offense. I still have questions about their defense in a big game. If you look at all the teams that are ranked this week in the BCS standings, there's nobody on that board that Clemson's been able to knock off. And again, we're splitting hairs here. It's sad that we have to put down a team who's having such a great year. And I think Auburn has been the story. This is the weekend we truly find out how legitimate Auburn is. You know, we kept saying that about Baylor, and then they played on the road in an environment, and it became too big for them. Auburn, this is their chance to be able to show, obviously, in the Iron Bowl how legitimate they are, and whether or not they are determined to. Can you imagine if we sit here a week from now and they knock off Alabama? This is a whole different discussion. If Auburn's able to take care of business at home. So that would be the one team. And I agree with Jesse and guys, when you talk about Oklahoma State, it's hard to sit here and say they should be the team just because of what we saw last night. You have to evaluate the entire season. But I don't know if there's a team that's improved more from when they lost that game to where they are now. The defense has been consistent. The quarterback play with Chell for what they've done these last 5 weeks. They showed versatility, as Jesse mentioned. They've been running. Last night they threw because of what the defense gave them and man-to-man coverage. So Oklahoma State is up there for me, but I still give Missouri an edge as we sit here right now over Auburn and then Oklahoma State.
And 2 more weeks of games to go. So Auburn has a chance to finish with an unbelievable statement. Could that push them past Ohio State?
Here's my